Hey folks, it's been a long time since I made a video. I might be a little bit bashful now. I know you're like, what is that on his face? And it looks like I look like a Sasquatch got in a fight with another Sasquatch, I guess. They don't really commingle with other species or creatures, do they? Eventually, it's going to be a beard. It's a very patchy and ugly right now, but this is actually my second attempt at a pandemic beard. The last time it was filling out nicely, and it was much, it was much further along than this. And then but I was going through some things and I was like, I need my old face back, and then I shaved it, instantly regretted it. Well, I'm in my 40s now, so I need all the help covering up wrinkles and stuff that I can get. But if ever you wanted to like grow a beard or get a face tattoo or anything like that, now is the perfect time, because we can just throw a mask on and cover it up. It's also a good time, like if your face is covered in tattoos and stuff, you can go out and find a job. And not that there are any jobs to be found, but if you happen to find one, then you don't have to worry about it. I bet that's got to be really strange for people that like are co-workers and have never seen each other's face. I think I was the first person in the United States wearing a mask. I had like some old N95 masks that may or may not have been covered in sawdust or concrete or whatever. I don't know what was on them, but the COVID-19 wasn't on them. Then when those ran out, I went on Etsy and bought some. I bought like a whole bunch of masks on Etsy with varying degrees of craftsmanship. Some of them were one of them was looked like it was made out of somebody's old boxer shorts. It went straight in the garbage. But yeah, I thought like at the beginning of the pandemic when they were like, oh, you don't need to wear masks. By the way, we need all the masks we can get for the hospital. I thought it was like a so that's when I knew it was time to get a bunch of masks. When I got my stimulus, I went on Etsy and went hog wild. Look at this adorable shirt I got. It's got B. Arthur with wearing a mask, and it says, be safe. It took them like 2 months to ship that shirt. And when I finally, because I don't like to make a big fuss and be a Karen about anything, but when I finally sent them a message, they were like, oh, well, we're having a hard time shipping things out because of the pandemic. You're selling pandemic paraphernalia. You can't use the pandemic as an excuse. I got a bunch of masks on Etsy though. This is my favorite one though. It's got ladybugs on it. It's got a nice strong nose wire. And it's big enough to cover my whole face, so when I'm growing a beard out, nobody will know that I look like a mess up underneath. Let me tell you all the story behind this mask though now. It took a little while to ship, but when I finally got it, I was so excited. I was like, this mask is adorable. I cannot wait to wear it at the grocery store in the morning. So that night, I got on the Twitter, and the #1 trending topic was ladybugs. So I clicked on it, and it was, don't y'all Google it. Anyway, it was a story about Senator Lindsey Graham. Turned out to not be true, but I didn't know that at the time. But I implore you, please don't Google it. You will have nightmares, and you'll be traumatized for however long you get traumatized by awful stories like that. But so I could not wear my ladybug mask for a little while because I did not want to go out into public and have people look at my face and think about Senator Lindsey Graham's what's gone sour. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a decent 2020 as far as decent as you can have for 2020. And if you haven't voted yet, go vote, unless you're voting for Donald Trump, and then just stay home. Maybe I'll drop back in sometime before the next 3 years and say hello again.